up, everyone? It's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the first Daily Nerd Live of 2024. Yeah, the live streams have gone a bit quiet the past few weeks. I've been taking a break, and after I go through today's main topic, I'll be giving you guys a little bit of a life update of what's been going on, and there are actually going to be changes to this channel because of it all. So stay tuned after the main topic. For all those that are watching on the replay, you should know the drill by now. Fast forward like 10-15 minutes and I probably will have started the main topic at that point. In the meantime, I like to say hi to everyone and Happy New Year to you all. My goodness, we are well into 2024 and shiz the bed. Has there been a lot of Hazard Megsy news already, right, guys? And also hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas as well. But yeah, back to the grind we go. And oh my goodness, the support is coming through. Thank you so much to Joanne Hawley for your continued support for the leadership, saying, hi, Steph, just want to say it's been a pleasure being a part of this community. Looking forward to many more streams. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting back to these streams and, you know, just chatting with you guys again and interacting and having fun because, yes, that's the aim of the game. Nancy DVI, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. Yes, let's keep the sugar bucks coming, guys. Appreciate your face. And it's the Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. I love it. Wendy H, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying, love Steph, the Lego nerd, A up. Thank you, yes. The Lego nerd. I love it. Denise, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying we encourage spanking the like button. Do it, please and thanks. Yes, once we reach 500 likes, we achieve a monkey. So, find out. Spank the like. Joanne Hawley, my goodness, thank you so much for gifting 5 leaderships to some of those lucky alternates in the chat. So say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Joanne Hawley. Also as well, Wancho, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying Happy New Year to all my fellow alternate tribe members. Yes, Happy New Year to you too, Wancho. Really appreciate your face. Oh my goodness. Hang on a minute, because the chat is going super fast right now. Oh my goodness. Tears in Tina, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. Really appreciate your face there. Thank you so much. Tanya Fraser, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying the best group to be a part of. Appreciate that. General Scott coming in. Hey up, General. How's it going? Gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky alternates out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of General Scott. And may I just add, just before today's stream started, you guys went ballistic with the support. Sergeant Harrison, hey up, gifting 10 leaderships to some of you lucky alternates out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders as well, courtesy of the awesome, the legend that she is, Sergeant George Harrison. Also as well, thank you so much for your continued support, Sergeant. Saying Happy New Year to all. Missed you heaps. New Year, same Megsy and Hazard. Tell me about it. Ms. M, thank you so much for gifting 1 leadership to a lucky alternate. Everyone say, hey up to the new leader, courtesy of Ms. M. We've got Dion Underwood. Thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. And it's Mr. Green Dude. Appreciate that. Project Metal Music says Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you too, mate. And thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Really appreciate your face. Sharon Lynn in the house. Thank you so much for the $19.99 sugar bucks. Saying, yes, so happy you are back. I'm happy that I'm back too. Like, you know, I'm biased. What can I say, right? T as in Tina, again, jumping into the gifting war, which I will be declaring in a moment. But guys, your support's coming in thick and fast. Keep it coming. I've been out for a couple of weeks, so, you know. Thank you so much for gifting another leadership to a lucky alternate out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of T as in Tina. Terry, hey up, Terry lass, how's it going? Thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying thank you for keeping it real Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you too. And yes, after today's main topic, we're going to get a bit real. Yeah, I'm going to give you some life updates because a lot's happened. A lot has happened, guys. Also, as well, I want to say thank you to Joanne Hawley for the $2 sugar bucks before today's live stream and the Ginger Doggy Fighting Hearts moment. Really appreciate your face. Thank you so much. And Brandon Torres, hey up, Brandon, mate. How's it going? Saying Happy New Year to Stef and the Alter Nerd Tribe. Well, Happy New Year to you too, mate. He is working behind the scenes, creating some goodies for the channel for the Royal Court series that I will be launching this year. And guess what? Yeah, I'm going to have guests on my channel. It's going to be a thing. I am confident enough to do it now. So I'm going to have my friends on my channel and we're going to have so much fun. And yeah, Brandon is working away behind the scenes to, create a couple of little like segmenty bits. It's going to be fun. Don't worry about it. Trust me, trust the process. It's all going to be Gucci. Hopefully. T as in Tina. Oh, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks saying you've been missed. Oh, well, thank you. I've missed all you guys as well. My goodness. Everyone that's tuning in, I will be starting the main topic in a moment. I'm just going through everyone's support that's coming in thick and fast, so stay tuned. In a couple of minutes, I'll be starting it. Tanya Fraser, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks and the Ginger Doggy Fighting Hearts moment. Really appreciate your face. Oh, thank you. And the Dragon's Treasure, hello, honey. Thank you so much for the $20 sugar bucks. Saying Happy New Year. I got me a whole new website while you were away. Let's brew up some more support. Yes. Tea Party with Stef is also going to come back as well. Again, stay tuned until after today's main topic for this live stream because I'm going to give you some live updates. And again, I'm going to tell you guys how it's actually going to be affecting this channel and this community. It's actually for the good. It's actually for the best. So nothing negative, nothing like, oh, don't worry. Don't calm your tits. It's going to be all right. Don't worry. Better be anyway. DC, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar bucks. Oh, and it's the Ginger Doggy and he's saying hiya. Well, A up. You know what? There's got to be a day where YouTube recognizes A up and puts it on a Ginger Doggy. I need that. I need that in my life. I need higher to be A up instead. We got to get it done. Mason Bennett, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying, so happy you're back, Steph. We missed you. Love your hair. Looking good, honey. Well, thank you. Yes, I had a bit of a haircut. I'm going to get into that as well because that was a kind of an ordeal. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Hang on. Stephen, I've just seen this chat. My guess is Steph has got engaged. That is her life update. No. No. I was engaged for nearly 15 years without a wedding. Not doing that again. No. I'm going to get engaged in the future, hopefully, but yeah, if I get engaged, we're getting married. We're not waiting 15 years and then it's not going to happen anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. Steve Shadow saying, looking chipper today, Steph. The break did me good. The break definitely did me good. Again, guys, stay tuned. We'll be starting the main topic in a moment. Aria, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks with the Ginger Doggy Fighting Hearts moment. I love it. Thank you so much. Hobson's Choice, thank you so much for the Mr. Green Blob and saying, keep it up. Well, we start as we mean to go on, right, guys? Lisa Boo, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying, hi, Steph. Much love to you and everyone. Well, hey up, Lisa Boo. How's it going? Stephanie Gentry. Hey up, Stephanie. Thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying, Happy New Year, Steph. Have enjoyed being part of this community. Excited for 2024. I know, right? We just went over 86,000 alter nerds. Absolutely insane. Guys, 2024 is the year we're getting that silver play button there. Just hold on to your butts. It's happening. Silver play button there. 100,000 alter nerds. It's going down. Now, if we could achieve that by the end of April, which would be the 3rd anniversary of our community, That would just be perfect, but, I'm trying to be realistic here, guys. Uh, Lisa Schroeder, a.k.a. your boy, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. Really, really appreciate your face. And that's a third super chat on a live stream, so thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Sergeant George Harrison, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks, saying my TV missed you. Correction, your big ass awesome, I'm well jealous of it, TV missed me. There you go. Hope you appreciated my correction there. And as ever, my goodness, I can definitely announce that the gifting wars have officially begun. So thank you to everyone that's taken part in today's gifting wars so far. We are on a whopping 22 new leaders for today's stream at the moment. We're just 3 away from 25 new leaders. So who else is either going to spank that join button or jump into today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. In the meantime, we're going to start today's main topic. As ever, if you are watching and you haven't done so already, then just to start off with, please do make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. Help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Like, share, comment down below if you're watching on the replay, your opinion, conspiracy theories and whatevers. But guys, yes, let's jump into today's main topic. Anyone that's sending any more support my way, I will get to it as and when I can whilst I'm going through today's main topic. But here we go. Yes, absolute major bombshell in the house. Is Megzy about to lose $40 million with a failed Netflix deal? Guys, I've been saying for a while now, Netflix is next to go. And I said recently, 2023 was the year they lose Spotify. 2024 is now the year they're going to lose Netflix. Why? Well, let's start off with Hazza and Megzy. Well, they're the butt of the jokes yet again. Most recently being mocked at the Golden Globes. But this comes after being mocked mercilessly around about this time last year with the South Park episode, the absolute masterpiece of the worldwide privacy tour, right? Then you had their whole New York City catastrophe situation, and they got absolutely pummeled for that. You've had major celebrities come out and speak out against them, such as the Osborne family. You also had, sorry, as I'm catching my breath here, more recently, Family Guy did an episode where they were featured and not in the best of light, if I may say so myself. And yeah, I mean, Prince Hazard's spare, otherwise known as Wah, didn't do them any favours either. And they've just been mocked pretty much every step of the way. Why? Because they're idiots, right? Now, with all this being said, it looks like Netflix now might be having some buyer's remorse. This circa $100 million deal for these two jokers that's the butt of all the jokes at the moment in Hollywood. No one wants to touch them with a 10-foot barge pole, right? TikTok, guys, because, yeah, they are set to lose $40 million. It is a ticking time bomb, guys. I've been saying this all along. I love it when I'm proven right. So, yeah, the Netflix deal future is in doubt at this point. So what's going on? They're fighting against a ticking time bomb to secure the renewal of their multi-million agreement with Netflix. So it seems like they had a similar deal to Spotify. So Spotify was circa $20 million, right? But they didn't get it all in one go. They were getting it in installments. And so at each checkpoint, as long as they ticked the boxes, they would get the next installment, right? And Spotify at that checkpoint that happened last year was like, nope. Low productivity. Executive Bill Simmons is like the effing grifters. They cancelled their deal and Hazza and Megzy lost out on millions, big time. Now, it seems in 2024, there's going to be a checkpoint that comes up for Netflix. And even though the 6-part documentary of Harry and Meghan, the mockumentary, as I like to call it myself, was the most watched factual series on Netflix, yeah, they've had backlash after backlash after backlash. And even the success of Harry and Meghan, it ain't as successful as they're trying to make it out to be. And I'm going to explain a little bit later on why that is. Now, in the meantime, Shaz, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying, "Cam, you toots." Steph, I almost spat me coffee out. So glad you're back. I've missed your sense of humour. Well, I've missed you too. And I've missed me being on here because, again, I'm biased. Whatevs, right? But thank you so much to everyone that's come back. My goodness. We're at nearly 1,400 of you watching at the moment. I'd like to thank everyone that clicked on this stream and is watching right now on my first stream back for 2024 and all of your support. I really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't done so when you are watching, please do spank that subscribe button and that like button. It's the spankings I love you guys to give to me. I love a good spanking when it comes to you guys spanking me with the like button and the subscribe button. So make me feel it, guys. Let's get it done. And Ines Finesh, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. And oh yeah, I love it. I'm trying to get my upper arms toned and, with a bit of definition. So I'm kind of loving that right now. Anywho, so they, as I mentioned, Harry and Meghan were mocked to high heaven at the Golden Globes earlier on this week by Joe Coy, who joked that they were being paid millions by Netflix for doing nothing. And yeah, the camera panned to Netflix CEO, and to me, he was laughing his butt off. Yeah, he knows. He knows, guys. He knows. Now, this comes after Netflix reportedly told Harry and Meghan, so warned in other words, that they need to create more interesting content if they want to receive the remaining £40 million of their contract, which is over $40 million. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Netflix reportedly has warned Harry and Meghan, book your ideas up, stop with the low productivity, get some interesting content on. Otherwise, that circa $40 million you got coming your way ain't coming your way. Bye-bye. We're going to exit just like Spotify. Didn't I tell you? Netflix is next. Netflix is going to go bye-bye. And it looks like 2024 is going to be the year that Harry and Meghan have their biggest blow yet, which is losing Netflix. Now, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliam, who I like to quote because he knows his shiz, it seems, warned that things do look grim for Harry and Meghan unless they start brainstorming before their contract with their production company, Archewell and Netflix, ends. So he expressed concern about Harry and Meghan's Netflix contract expiring in 2025. I think it's going to go this year, guys. Suggesting if they don't produce successful content soon, they could face serious ramifications. So he says, quote, "It's important also to remember the Netflix contract goes on to 2025. Netflix is no longer producing The Crown, and from that point of view, it may well be if the Sussexes don't produce what they want, if they lost that, they really would be losers in every sense." Well, the losers in every sense anyway, but this just would completely eradicate them, eviscerate them. It'd be the final nail in the coffin. Deceased, gone, done. Bye, Felicia. We don't know them, right? So, according to this royal expert, Harry and Meghan was the only thing that they did that actually was of any success. But he mentioned that some of the other projects absolutely bombed and failed. Saying the facts of the matter are that he pointed out pretty categorically that they've done absolutely nothing for Netflix. Sound familiar, Spotify? Low productivity much? So let's go back to it. The facts of the matter are that he pointed out pretty categorically that they have done absolutely nothing for Netflix, really, and the one exception, of course, being Invictus, and that was very worth it, but too long of a wait. If you simply trash your family, which is the only time it does seem to mean that you get mega bucks, and do nothing else, then you must expect people not to take you seriously. Ta-da! Exactamundo, right? All they do that is of any note is trashing our royal family and the British public, right? And they're not being taken seriously. Hollywood is laughing at them, making them the butt of all jokes. It is happening, guys. It's happening. Jean Rick, hey up, lass. How's it going? Thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership and Happy New Year. Saying all I can say is celebrating. Love you, Steph. Oh, love you too, hon. Thank you so much. And Maria24T, thank you so much for the £2.99 sugar bucks with the ginger doggy one like this. I love it. Thank you so much. Keep the support coming through. I will get to it as and when I can. But here we go. This is the thing, right? So he's turning around and saying, look, people are not going to be you can't expect people to take you seriously if all you can do that's successful is trash the royal family and the British public, but not create anything else that's successful. It means that you are not successfully diverse, right? And this is the thing. Yeah. They're not successfully diverse in terms of different medias because their whole podcast journey failed spectacularly when they lost their $20 million Spotify deal. It looks like they're going to be losing double that, more than double that, really, when it comes to the Netflix deal, right? And when it comes to the other projects, well, exactly, you know? When it came to this time last year, they released the docuseries follow-up project from Hazza and Meg's mockumentary, Live to Lead. And bombed. No one cared. No one watched it. And a shiz ton of people don't even know that this project exists. It bombed. The reviews were absolutely scathing, and I've gone through those reviews in the past. And then we've got, coming up more recently, Heart of Invictus that was released back in September, right? And it failed to make the top 10, both in America and here in the UK. A Rare Zebra, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying welcome back. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your face, mate. Then we've got the ones that didn't even get produced. Their ideas are being batted away, right? So here we've got Meg's Pearl series, the animated series that she wanted to create. Yeah, Netflix was like, not good enough. Next. Not good enough. Next. Which, to be fair, that reminds me of that story that then came out after the Spotify deal ended, whereby an insider was turning around and saying, look, you know, Prince Hazza was pitching so many ideas to Spotify for his own podcast series, right? At one point, wanting to interview freaking President Putin and Donald Trump about their childhoods, this, that, and the other. And Spotify was like, no, don't think so. So yeah, even their ideas are shiz. Jean Rick, thank you so much for the $3.99 sugar bucks. And it's the ginger doggy giving a golden bone. Oh, I like it. Thank you. And Jean Rick also entered into today's gifting wars. Really appreciate your face. Gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Jean Rick. That takes us to 23 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're just 2 more away from 25, a quarter of a century. So who's going to help us get there by either spanking that join button or doing like what Jeannie Rick did and taking part in today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. But in the meantime, I mentioned earlier on, right, in today's main story, that when it comes to their mockumentary, okay, Harry and Meghan, they want you to believe that it was successful, like proper successful, best thing ever, blah, 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 right? Yeah, it's not as successful, guys, as they're trying to make it out to be. Why? Because Peppa Pig freaking kicked their backside. That's why. Peppa Pig, guys. Hazard and Meg's £88 million Netflix series is less popular than Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig comes into arena and be like, hold me tea. Hold my tea. Because Hazard and Meg's mockumentary, right? 62 million streaming hours. Now, to be fair, okay, let me be very clear on this and very straightforward. Do you know what? If I got 62 million hours on one video, or 3 videos, all right, let's space it out like Hazard and Meg's. On 3 videos, I'd be like, yeah, I'd take that all day long. Fair play, right? But this is Netflix, so slightly different. This is Hazard and Meg's, definitely different. And this is Peppa Pig. Hazard and Meg's get 62 million streaming hours. Peppa Pig, 140 million hours. More than double the watch time. So even though mainstream media and Team Sussex would have you believe, right, that the Harry and Meghan mockumentary was like so successful, breaking records, whatever, right? Peppa Pig is like, stop playing. Stop playing. I don't think so. Not a chance in hell. Hold my tea, because this is how you do it. Oh, hang on. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. No. I'm really giddy today. I'm going to explain it. Anywho, Sergeant George Harrison, thank you so much for the $5 sugar buck, saying, write them off already, Netflix. They're a liability, not an asset. What was Netflix thinking signing these 2 losers? Right? Now, let's rewind back to when all these megabooks details, blur. It's as if I haven't streamed for a while. Anywho, let's rewind back to when all these megabook detail. I said it again. Can we take 3? Let's rewind back to when all these megabooks deals, yes, were being announced. Now, this was at the time when they had just left the British royal family and moved to America. And for better or for worse, there was a lot of interest in them in terms of what they were going to do next, what they were going to say, what they were going to do. And so, because there was so much interest and intrigue, it was so high that the megabooks had to reach it, right? However, 3-4 years later, Hollywood is like, yeah, the losers and the jokers and the butt of all the jokes, and a lot of the companies that they've made deals with are pretty much having buyer's remorse, right? Spotify last year, and I'm telling you, Netflix this year. So, yeah, I mean, when they were signing these losers, even I was turning around at the time and thinking, oh my goodness, no. They're not worth that much. But you know what? Fast forward 3 years later, they're all catching up to our way of thinking now. Spotify, Netflix, so on and so forth, right? They're quickly learning. Low productivity seems to be an ethos, okay, with the gruesome twosome. So, yeah. What was Netflix thinking signing these 2 losers? Yeah, I think they were drinking the Kool-Aid at the time. But yeah, with that being said, everyone that's watching on the live, stay exactly where you are because I'm going to give you some life updates in a moment. Very, very exciting. But everyone that's watching on the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all your faces. On your way out, if you don't mind, please make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. Help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Guys, 2024 is the year we're getting that silver play button. It's happening. Let's get it done. Also, as well, like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever. And if you are watching on replay and you've got some very strong opinions about Hazza, Megsy and the Netflix deal, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And, hey up, live chat. How's it going? Let's see what you guys have been saying. Oh, my goodness. Terry, my goodness, jumping into today's gifting wars like the badass that she is. Gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Terry Rigdon. Terry, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Oh my goodness. Everyone's absolutely pissing themselves with the whole Peppa Pig situation. So yeah, Red Squirrel is like, Peppa Pig is much more interesting. I know, right? What's going on? C-Ty says, go Peppa. Go Peppa. Stephen Swatch says, Peppa Pig's on Netflix. Didn't know that. Well, a lot of people do know that. That's the problem for Hazza and Megsy, because Peppa Pig's beating them. Catherine with a K says, oink oink. Yeah, maybe instead of having a chicken coop, they should, like, have rescue pigs instead. I'm just saying. Catherine James says, go Peppa Pig. Love it. Karen says, my son loved Peppa Pig when he was little. Nice. And for those that are not familiar with my channel, during the live portion of the stream, like I say, I do get to talk to you guys a little bit more. Those that send super chat stickers, your comments are guaranteed to be read out. Everyone else, I'm just going to pick out what jumps out to me, but your comments are not guaranteed to be read, so do bear that in mind. Jess 2003 says, my kids used to watch Peppa Pig. They loved it, LOL. Fair enough. Joy Lewis says, it's bad when a pig is more important than you. I know, right? I know. And before we go any further, my goodness, guys, I've just looked at YouTube Studio backstage. I'm shocked. We've just 922 of you alter nerds have absolutely spanked that like button. I'm feeling that spanking right now. So guess what? I can officially say that we've just achieved a monkey. So get your dancing monkey shoes on, because here we go. I didn't really time that right, did I? Project Metal Music, though, is absolutely correct. We are so close to a double monkey. So, yes, get to spanking that like button really hard, because we're now at 953 of you alter nerds out there that have spanked that like button. Guys, we have 47 likes being spanked away from achieving a double monkey of 1,000. So, guys, let's get it done. Wow, what an awesome, wonderful, very kind of you guys. Welcome back to me for the stream. That kind of didn't make sense, but I hope you get the sentiment. Jess 2003, thank you so much for the $2.99 sugar bucks, saying, got my one in the middle mug. Oh, well, thank you so much for that. Guys, if you don't know what Jess is talking about there, I actually do have my own merch store. If you go to stefthealternerd.com, I know, proper professional, right? I have my own URL and everything. Yeah, you can actually, if you would like, buy some of my merch. We've got t-shirts, we've got mugs for the Stef Tea Party streams, which will be starting back up again. So watch this space. I'll be discussing all of that in a moment. And as Jess 2003 is saying, yeah, we've got the one in the middle merch, and she's got one of these mugs that's down here. So Jess 2003, thank you so much for that. For those that don't know the inside joke of the one in the middle, just to be very, very quick about this. So I met up a couple of months ago with, according to Taz and Sue Smith, two of my very, very good friends here on YouTube, and they were in London. And we all took a picture, and I was in the middle. Sue was on one side, Taz was on the other, all that lot, right? Put it to Twitter. Christopher Boozy comments on it. Apparently, we met up to make hate videos about Megzy. We didn't. We didn't make any videos together at all like that. And then he says, and the one in the middle recently went to Montecito to stalk Megzy. He was referring to me as the one in the middle. I don't think he knows my name yet. So yeah, that's basically the joke of it. Which is why I'm saying, you know, let's reach 100,000 so we can cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter, because I can only imagine he'll turn around and be like, and that one in the middle gets a silver play button from YouTube, and YouTube is rewarding that one in the middle for all the hate videos. Wah. Christopher Boozy, kiss my Italian Yorkshire backside. There you go. Sergeant George Harrison, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks and the Ginger Doggy Fighting Hearts moment. Really, really appreciate your face. Bernadette, I love this comment. You've got to respect the pig. Booyah. Yes, definitely got to respect the Peppa Pig of it all. Absolutely. I do love that comment. Terry says, Steph, there's a glitch when I did the donation. I got kicked off. When I make a comment, I get kicked off. Okay, Terry, I don't know why that's happening. Please contact YouTube on that. That's not me. I don't know what's going on with that. Please contact YouTube. I'm so sorry, hon. Hobson's Choice, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying, take this boozy. Booyah. Absolutely. And speaking of leaders, guys, we are literally a whopping 28 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're only 2 away from 30 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to either spank that join button or jump into today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. We may soon find out. But this is a big, massive welcome back. So thank you so, so much, guys. I was a little bit concerned and a little bit worried coming back because I thought that you guys might have forgotten about me a little bit, but guys, you all have come back really in force, so I'm really humbled and I'm really, really grateful that you guys have all come back, and we're just enjoying the moment and the whole stream right now. So yeah, and I'm definitely refreshed and full of beans and life and other things, and yeah, we're having fun, guys. We're all having fun. Gathering with a Gear says, pigs are very intelligent, so much more than Megzy and Hazard combined. Booyah. I'll click to that. Yeah, totally. I love it. I love it. And guys, I've just seen it. We've just achieved a double monkey. Yes, we have achieved over 1,000 likes being spanked on today's stream. Guys, we're at 1,086 likes being spanked. So you know what? Get your dancing monkey shoes on again, because we've just achieved a double monkey. Yes! I can see here that there's still around about 1,500 of you still watching. Thank you so, so much for everyone that's interacting on this, you know, more personal kind of one-on-one talking with each other portion of the live stream. If you haven't done so already, do spank that like button. Let's get to a triple monkey. 1,500 likes being spanked, guys. And if I just refresh backstage, we were 86,001 alter nerds in the community. Where are we now? Oh, wow, well over 86,023 nerds in the tribe. Thank you to everyone that spanked the subscribe button so far. If you haven't done so already, please do so, because there's going to be even more Hazza and Megsy gossip and news coming your way on this channel, served with a little bit of sass and gobbiness. Hi. Kaz Higby, though, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks. Really appreciate your face. And Gail Andres, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks as well. The Ginger Doggy Fighting Hearts moment. And for those that don't know what I mean by this, okay, let me explain. This is a ginger doggy. There are hearts coming out of the tail of the ginger doggy. When you lift up the tail of a doggy, what's directly underneath? The butthole. Therefore, this is a ginger doggy fighting hearts moment. You will never be able to unsee it again after that explanation. You're welcome. Love it. Thank you, Gail, for that. Vicky A. Thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying, I've been kicked off before. Okay, so this is in response to Terry's message earlier on. I had to send through PayPal. Okay, Vicky, and you mentioned you've been kicked off before. If you're experiencing the same issues, again, anyone that's experiencing this issue, I've only found out about it now. Please go to YouTube, complain to them, explain to them what the hell is going on so they can fix it, because it's not me. I ain't doing anything. Well, I am, but not that. So, yeah, there we go. Nick Wilson. Oh, my goodness, Nick. Thank you so much for joining the leadership and spanking that join button. I really, really appreciate your face. Oh, my goodness. Everyone say an extra special A up to Nick for being our newest leader in the tribe. Guys, an extra special A up because Nick spanked the join button himself. So, you know, I'm just saying. Nick, thank you so much. The leader-only streams are also coming back as well. The next one should be next week. So, watch out for that. And Stephen, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership and joining back. Really, really appreciate your face. Everyone say A up as well to our also new leader, Stephen Schwartz. Really appreciate your face. Guys, that makes it to 29 new leaders for today's stream. We are just one more away from a whopping 30 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to jump in and either spank that join button or join into today's gifting wars? We may soon find out. Our mate at 63 says, forgotten. Couldn't wait. Oh, you guys have been waiting. Thank you so much. Jackie Swan says, how could we forget, Steph? We are glad you're back. Love this channel. I'm glad I'm back as well. I really, really am. Thank you so much. And Lizzie Christian, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying, Happy New Year, Steph. Welcome back. Start of a new year. Happy New Year to you too, love. Love and hugs. Front use down in Winchester. UK represent. UK represent. Yes. Love it. Thank you. Oh, I love this comment. Our mate at 63 is like, pigs can bring home the bacon. Yes, they can. However, bacon is really not a part of my diet right now. I'll get into it. Margaret says, I'm just glad you're back, Steph. Popcorn is good, but Alternerd is home. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. True Crime Utah. Gorin Dellen says, I just spotted the live. Well, hey up. How's it going? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Really, really appreciate your face. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, Helen Pearson, makeup artist. Thank you so much for the £1.99 sugar bucks. Saying, give the raw grifters the golden willy. Well, you would do, but I think I've heard on the grapevine that Hazza's is a little bit frostbitten, so, you know, I don't think it's as golden as they're trying to make it out to be. Love it. Love it. Oh, my goodness. Stephen, if everyone joined at £5 a month, Steph will be able to pay your electric bill. Yeah. My electric bill is pretty high, like higher than normal. Because, guys, I mean, I've posted a studio tour, pictures of this whole studio. This thing could freaking power the Starship Enterprise, okay, from Star Trek. There's a lot of electricity being used, so yeah. My bills. Yeah. It's a thing. It's for a good cause, okay? So, yeah, there is that. Lizzie Christian, thank you so much for the £2 sugar box and the Ginger Doggy Farting Hearts moment. Really appreciate your face. And it's my favourite one. It's my favourite super chat sticker. So, thank you so much. Shaz says, Steph, what do you think a lady seeing a prediction of something happening to Haza and Megzy by spring? She's been saying this for a while. It's only really started to gather steam because we're getting closer to it now. And I'll see it when I believe it when I see it, but she's saying it with a lot of conviction. I'm hoping it is one of two things. Either the bullying report from Buckingham Palace gets released, or I'll say this out loud, or that Princess Lilibet and Prince Archie get removed from the line of succession, because then that only means one thing. The pregnancy was fake. Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right? We'll see, but Lady C is saying that whatever's going to happen in spring is going to absolutely destroy them. They're the only two things that I can think of that would destroy them. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Gail Andres, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar box. And again, it's my favourite. The Ginger Doggy Fine House moment. Yay. Thank you so much. And oh my goodness, Tyrana was like, Gail, hold me tea, because I can do it too. Thank you. And it's $2 sugar bucks this time. Thank you so much. My goodness. And we've got Cass Higby. Cass Higby, thank you so much for spanking the join button and joining today. Oh, let me just lubricate my throat because it feels really scratchy right now. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Cass Higby, thank you so much for joining the leadership. Really appreciate your face. Everyone say A up to our newest leader, courtesy of Cass. An extra special A up because again, Cass spanked the join button herself, so really appreciate that. And Joanne Hawley has just jumped into today's gifting wars, gifting a leadership to one of you lucky lot out there. So everyone again, say A up to our newest leader, courtesy of Joanne. Joanne, ledge. Appreciate your love. Thank you so much for that. Catherine with a K, thank you so much for the £4.99 sugar bucks, saying A up, fellow Yorkshire girl. A up, fellow Yorkshire lass. You need a double monkey and conspiracy theory, whatever t-shirt and other merch. Yeah, well, 2024. We're going to crack on. Just wait for it. Be. Lizzie Christian, thank you so much for spanking the join button as well. So everyone say A up to our newest leader, Lizzie. Appreciate your face. Again, just to remind everyone, the leader only streams are coming back. The next leader only stream will be next week. So for everyone that's joining or has joined because of the gifting wars, stay tuned because we get even more personal in the leader only streams. And, pardon me, and much more like just intimate, you know, it's more one-on-one, right? Because it's less of us, so it's pretty cool that way. Kathy Zimmerman, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. And again, my favourite, yay, the Ginger Doggy Fine Arts moment. Love it. And Ms. M, thank you so much for joining and becoming a leader. Really appreciate your face. Guys, that takes us to a whopping 32 new leaders for today's stream. We are just 3 away from 35 new leaders in the tribe. So who else is either going to spank that join button or jump into today's gifting wars? We may soon find out. And Sergeant George Harrison, wow, thank you so much for that $10 sugar box, saying that award that has a got, was it made from chocolate? I know, right? Thank you to everyone, as I'm just being reminded here, that, you know, watched all my videos whilst I was taking some time off from streaming and whatnot. You guys are freaking amazing. The last 4 or 5 weeks has been absolutely insane in terms of this channel, our community, and the success that we've all achieved with it. So thank you so much, you guys. And thanks to Sergeant for that wonderful and very, very kind Sugar Bucks moment. And Tears in Tina, thank you so much for the $5 Sugar Bucks, saying Happy New Year, Steph. Well, Happy New Year to you, Tears in Tina. I wish you... My throat's getting proper scratchy again. Here we go. I wish you... I'm not used to these live streams. I need to get back into it, don't I? I wish you nothing but health, happiness, and success in 2024. One of my favourite moments of 2023 was meeting you. Definitely one of my favourite moments as well, hon. I mean, you'll notice that some of your presents for my birthday that are part of the background now, because you're freaking awesome. So thank you so much. Definitely was one of my favourite moments as well. Happy New Year to you too, and I wish you all the happiness and success for 2024. I really, really do, hon. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, 90%. Now, this is interesting theory that in spring 2023, it could be something to do with Samantha's lawyer picking up something in Discovery, and maybe that is being revealed. Maybe. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, my goodness. Andrew Manctalo, thank you so much for spanking that join button. Welcome to the leadership. Everyone say A up to our newest leader, Andrew. Really, really appreciate your face. Thank you so much. That takes us to 33 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're just 2 more away now from a whopping 35 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to spank that join button just like Andrew, or jump into today's gifting wars? We may soon find out, guys. We may soon find out. So with that being said, at this point, guys, yes, by all means, continue sending the support through. I will get to it as and when I can, but I'm going to give you more of a life update. What's been going on the past 4 or 5 weeks? A lot. Right, where do I start? Well, I suppose I should start from the beginning, right? So, end of November, beginning of December, I had an operation. So, for those that don't know, I had an operation, I will say lower back region, just to be polite about it. And essentially, I had a chunk, a little bit of a little chunk. Removed. It was a type of cyst that needed to be removed. I had that cyst for, wow, about 15, 16 years. I know, right? A long time. Originally, I did go to the doctor, and the doctor was like, oh, no, it's just an infection. Take these antibiotics, have this pink surgical solution, it'll go away. It never went away. But then I never really went back because I thought, well, what's the point? It didn't work. And I was dealing with a bigger fish at that point, which was my pancreas, right? But last year I went YouTube full time, and I found that sitting down and doing my work for this channel and Popcorn Planet and Palace as well now, it really was starting to affect me, like really, really bad. I was in a lot more pain, and not to get too into the weeds of it, but my clothes were slightly getting ruined. Now, when it starts affecting my clothes, then we got issues and problems, guys. So I went to the doctors, to the GP, and they're like, oh, yeah, we can get it removed in-house. We'll get it done. I go to the in-house GP to get it removed. They're like, no, this is a type of cyst we can't do. You got to go to hospital for it. And this was back in like June, July time. It wasn't until the beginning of October I call the hospital and I'm like, dudes, I was told that this was going to happen in September, this removal. It hasn't happened. When is it going to happen? So they were able to fit me in for the end of November. End of November comes, and I get it removed. Now, the rules that I had to maintain, well, there was really only one, which is don't put any stress on my lower back, the surgery site, which meant no sitting for long periods, no like exercising much, or anything like that. I had to be complete rest mode. I had to be on my side a lot, on my front a lot, but never be able to sit down for long periods or lie on my back for long periods. Now, that meant I had to make some sacrifices when it came to this channel. At the time, great timing, right? Endgame was released. So I was still able to keep up with the news and report on it on this channel with Endgame. I mean, quite literally, the day after I have the operation, I'm released from the hospital. Within the hour of being released and coming home, I've made a video on, I think it was Omid Scobie's interview with This Morning. Like, I was straight back in it. But I had to be extremely careful and extremely mindful because of my surgery site. And so I did try the live streams, but they, like, even an hour, like cutting it down to an hour, it was too much. So the live streams had to go on a hiatus. The videos continued, though. The past couple of weeks, the videos stopped. Or they didn't stop entirely. It was kind of like a bit of hit and miss, right? There's a reason for that. Andy was off. Well, two reasons for it. The first one was Andy was off. Let me do a correction there. Andy was off, so it meant that during the Christmas and New Year period, up until the beginning of this week, I was looking after both Popcorn Planet and Popcorn Palace. The second reason why the videos were a little bit hit and miss, and, you know, you weren't getting them daily as you usually would do, is because of life. So let me explain. During, like, the Christmas period, there wasn't really going to be any videos anyway, to be fair, because I wanted to spend time with my family and just enjoy life and have a break, right? A Christmas break. So that was that. The other times around it, well, I went to Italy to see my family last month. It was a last minute thing. Because I had to get the sign off from the doctors because of my surgery. So that only happened last minute. Literally, when I got the sign off from the doctors to be able to travel 2 days later, I was going to Italy. That was how last minute it was. So I went to Italy to see my family. It was my grandparents' 60th wedding anniversary, a big major thing. So that was that. And then secondly, you know, I'm not going to say... Okay. One moment. I think we're back. Hang on. I'm just going to put it in the chat because I know you guys are a little bit behind. I think... Can you see me now? Yeah, we're back. Okay, perfect. Right. So... Let me just go back. Sorry, that was an OBS thing. It does it on a rare occasion. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so we're back. So, yeah, anyway, let me go back to the beginning of that thought. So, ever since I moved into this house, which was a year and 2 months ago, my main focus has been YouTube, the internet, Popcorn Planet, Palace, my channel. My whole life I've lived through pretty much on the internet with you guys, right? But that's left little for real life, if that makes sense. And I didn't realize how much of the real life I was missing until the last, I want to say 4 or 5 weeks. And so I've just been enjoying real life. Sorry, not sorry. I just have been. And how do I put this? In the last 4, 5 weeks, I have learned so much more about myself. about who I am, about what I'm capable of, about what I like, what I don't like, my taste. I've surprised myself, in all honesty. I really, really have. And I'm finding out more about my identity than ever before. And it's freaking amazing. And I've only been able to do that because I'm getting more involved in real life. And so, with that being said, I have mentioned that there are going to be changes on this channel. That 2024 is going to be slightly different for Stef the Alternate. I'm not going away. I love my job. I love being a YouTube content creator. It's freaking amazing. It's a dream job. I know how fortunate and how freaking lucky I am to be able to do this for a living. How fortunate and how lucky I am to have... I mean, I'm not flexing here, but the reality, thousands of people watching me. I still am flabbergasted by it all, right? Am I giving that up? Hell no. Hell no. I'm having way too much fun. If I'm having way too much fun, I ain't giving it up. It's only when it stops being fun, bye Felicia, I'm out, right? Well, that hasn't happened yet. So I'm still here. But this is the changes that we're going to be making on Stef the Alternate. So the Daily Nerds are still going to be 2 a week. And that's going to be Monday to Thursday. Sometimes you might get a third video. It depends. Depends on the way the wind blows, right? Friday, you're not going to get 2 Daily Nerds. Bleh. Let me do that again. Friday, you're not going to get 2 Daily Nerds. Nope. You're going to get a Daily Nerd Live. Fridays are going to be the new Daily Nerd Lives. Beginning of the weekend, you finished work, tune in to me. Hi. Saturdays, nothing. Now, I might do a video every now and then, or I might go live ad hoc. But Saturdays, assume you're not getting anything from me. Sundays, I've always been live on a Sunday since literally the beginning of this whole channel. So the Sunday Daily Nerds are still going to happen. Daily Nerd Lives is still going to happen. But yeah, the changes for this channel for 2024 are as follows, just to recap. Monday to Thursday, you're going to get the 2 Daily Nerds as usual. You might get a third one. You know, it depends what the news is like out there. But yeah, generally speaking, you're going to get 2 Daily Nerds. Friday, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern, you're going to get your Daily Nerd Live. Saturday, day off. Sunday, Daily Nerd Live, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern. I am playing around with potentially changing the live times to go earlier, but at the moment, I'm going to stick with this change and we're going to see how we get on with it, okay? But this is the thing. Behind the scenes, let me give you the reality of what's going on. I wake up in the morning. I have a couple of hours to do my chores, do my shopping, whatever needs to be done, right? And then I'm jumping into Popcorn Planet and Popcorn Palace, really, at that point. In between, when there's, you know, a little bit of a lull, a little bit of a break, or during my tea hour, when, I'm also making my food and, eating and all that lot, that's when I make my daily nerds and film them and create them and upload them and release them for you guys, right? Depending, I'm not finishing until 9, 10 o'clock, sometimes even later when it's a Tuesday or Thursday when Andy's streaming live. So I found that there's not much time in the day at all, if any, where I'm just able to experience real life. Be with my friends, right? Be with the people that I care about. Be with my family. All that malarkey, right? I'm a machine. I work hard. I play hard, but I work hard, right? But the time is now to find a sense of balance where I need to make sure that real life is not just passing me by. That I need to, be more proactive with that. I met one of my oldest friends last week, that I've known for nearly freaking 20 years, guys. Sorry, let me just rearrange. Nearly 20 years, guys. I loved it. And I found a new pub that I absolutely adore and love that I went back to today to do a little bit of work. So there we go, right? If I wasn't so much more invested in trying to get back into real life, I would have never found that pub and met with my friend, The pub's more important, what can I say? But it's really, really beautiful, to be fair. But yeah. And, what was it? Yeah, yesterday, bloody hell. Time flies when you're having fun, right? And then yesterday, I met up with another one of my close friends and we went out walking, and my friend, he's been like, how do I explain it? Like showing me more of where I live. Like, generally speaking, right, I would go from my house to like center of my town that I live in and back. But now I'm getting more into real life, and my friend, they're like showing me, like really showing me where I live, right? And showing me all these wonderful places and treks and forests and paths and routes, and like I've got it all in my head, and it's like, do you know what? I can do that again now, but on my own, because I got my bearings on these areas, and it's another avenue for me just to get out of the house and just enjoy nature and life, and maybe take my bike out on the trail and all that lot, right? So yeah, I'm not only getting back into real life to, get that balance, but by doing so, I'm finding out even more intensely, really, of my identity and who I am. And over the past 4 or 5 weeks, it feels like I didn't even know. I didn't even know this. But I found out there was a freaking sleeping giant inside of me. She's woken up. She's woken up. Oh my goodness, has she woken up? So yeah, it sounds so freaking cliche. I'm finding myself more, right? I'm gonna go there, all right? So yeah, by getting back into real life, I'm finding myself more. I'm finding out more about who I am, what I like, what I don't like. It's amazing to figure all that out, and I'm finding out more about my own environment, where I live. The woodland around and the trails and the treks, like freaking hell, I live in a part of Yorkshire that's freaking amazing, guys. And, if it wasn't for, my friend, I wouldn't have known. And if it wasn't for me being willing to step away temporarily from the online life to get back into real life a little bit, then not only would I not find out more about me and my identity, but I also wouldn't find out more about where I actually live, and the surrounding areas, which I think I'm only just scratching the surface, in all honesty. I'm scratching the surface on both ends. my identity and what I like, what I don't like, who I am, and, where I live, right? So, yeah. Kind of waffling on a bit, but I think you get the sentiment and what I'm trying to explain. I hope. It's like, I'm getting even more into fitness, guys. I've got an Apple Watch. Yeah, I know. I originally got the original, like the OG, when it first came out, Apple Watch, and I stopped wearing it. And then I got back into watches last year, and then got into fitness, and oh my goodness, I love that watch for the fitness situation. Love it. It's telling me how far I'm traveling on my bike or walking, heart rate, calories, the whole kit and caboodle. Absolutely adore. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I mean, I've also, gone back to the gym. I've been back now for a couple of weeks after I got pretty much the all clear from the hospital, from my surgery, and it's been great to go back. It felt like for that 4 or 5 week period, I was just climbing the walls. I was like, I can't do any exercise whatsoever. I had to be very still and very careful, and it was just like, ah. But yeah, I'm back, kicking butt, trying to anyway, at the gym. And yeah, I'm getting even more invested in improving myself physically and mentally. Physically in terms of, the gym stuff, eating right, or trying to anyway. The weekends are pretty much a wash at the moment, but I'll get there. So yeah, improving myself in terms of a physical standpoint, a health standpoint, but also improving myself mentally and, finding out even more about myself. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Like I said, I've really surprised myself the past 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah. Wow, it's been that long. Time flies when you're having fun, right, guys? But yeah, that's it. So yeah, moral of all of that is Monday to Thursday, 2 Daily Nerds, maybe 3, depends on the news. Friday, Daily Nerd Live at 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern. Saturday, day off, definite real life kind of day there. And then Sunday, Daily Nerd Live, 10 o'clock Eastern. 10 o'clock UK, 5 o'clock Eastern. Savvy? As the great Johnny Depp would say. You get it? Get it? Good. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Wendy Marino says, me time is learning guitar and painting. Nice. But it's not just, when I say, real life time, it's not just me time. It's me time and my friends, or just me time, just walking about and biking or trekking somewhere, that my friend has shown me. Because I'm not going to trek anywhere that I don't know about yet, because that just scares the hell out of me. And this is the last that gets lost using Google Maps. So I'm just saying, we're not going there, all right? But learning guitar and painting, cool. Jay Brimble says, hello, Stef. You definitely need to take time for yourself. Otherwise, you will burn out. Everyone needs me time. And yeah, I think I was getting to a point where, working and constantly being switched on mentally with this. I don't think I was close to burnout, but looking back, there were signs potentially of it, in all honesty. So, yeah. Hopefully this is a good balance for now. Lulu's mum says, you aren't chained to your computer. You do it yourself. I know. I've been there. Welcome to real life. Right. Jackie Swan, thank you so much for the £5 sugar bucks. Really, really appreciate your face. Thank you so, so much. Trudy says, you live your life to the fullest, honey. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm definitely getting a buttload of life at the moment, especially at the weekends, which, again, it's wonderful being able to pretty much, for the large part, disconnect from the computer, disconnect from the internet, disconnect from YouTube, and just enjoy life, enjoy the moment, enjoy all the experiences and the adventures that I'm going on at the moment. There we go. Yeah. Nancy DVI, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, honey. Saying life is meant to be lived. Yes, it is. And I think my misunderstanding was that I was living life, and a way to live life was, on the internet, through the internet, whatever, right? Looking back, if I'm going to be honest with myself, I probably fell into that trap a little bit. But I'm getting out of that now. So, yeah. Saturdays is real lifetime. Is real lifetime. I was speaking to one of my other oldest best friends. I've known her even longer. I've known her, 25, 27 years? Yeah, this is like high school days, guys. And yeah, there's like pubs and clubs in the centre of the town that I live in, and I've not been to all of them. Again, I've barely scratched the surface, really, in terms of knowing actually where I live and what's in the town that I'm in. It's insane. So, yeah, I was talking to her, and we were like, right, we're going to do a night out at one point, all the girls, and we're just going to invade every single bar in the town that I live in, and there's a nightclub as well there, so we're going to invade that as well, because, obviously, and just have fun. Real life stuff, guys. Real life stuff. And you never know. You never know. Now that I'm getting more into real life, who knows who I'll meet? It's so exciting. I'm excited. So, yeah. Jay Brimble says, hello, Steph. You definitely need to take time for yourself. Otherwise, you'll burn out. Everyone needs me time. Yeah. Yeah. Again, like I said, I don't think I was really on my way to burnout, because I've got a lot of energy and a lot of beans inside, but I think there were little hints along the way, if I'm going to be honest, looking back, where I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I was starting the rumblings of a burnout. Maybe. Let's see. Brenda, oh, that's really kind of you to say. You were just starting out in life as a true lovely woman. Oh, well, thank you. I'll tell you something, though. As I was just kind of rearranging my bra there, and you said a true lovely woman. Okay, oh my goodness. I got a story for you guys, and this is really, really fun. So, over the last 2-3 weeks, yeah, I went into the nearby city that I live in. And, before I get there, Kathy Hughes, thank you so much for the wonderful $10 sugar bucks. Really, really appreciate your face. Thank you so, so much. Very, very kind of you. Okay, so I think it was like, 2-3 weeks ago? Wow, really, time flies when you're having fun. I went into the city nearby, and I went to this lingerie shop. Shout out to Bravissimo, really. I'm going to shout them out, because the customer service lass that served me was like spot on. I mean, she was bringing me stuff, and I was like, sold. I spent a small fortune. Let's be real here. But anyway, she measured me, and yeah, I'll be real. I thought I was a 34B. Because I got measured like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and that apparently is what I was. Oh no. No. I'm wearing a 32 double D bra. I'm wearing a 32 double D bra, guys. I never thought that I had a big cup size, but clearly I do. So there you go. So that earlier comment kind of reminded me of giving you that little tidbit of like me in real life having an adventure and finding out more about myself. This time physically though. Basically, I've got bigger tits than I thought I did. Yeah, I know, right? Life is crazy. My life is insane. Well, not too insane, but you know, there's that. Technically, actually, I'm supposed to be a 30 double D, but when she put that on, I felt like there was a boa fucking constrictor going around my chest, and I was like, take that shiz off me right now, we're done. So that's that. Sergeant George Harrison, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks, saying, got to go, Steph, see you soon, love to you and the tribe. Oh, Sergeant, I salute to you, thank you so much. Everyone say laters to our Sergeant. Absolute ledge in the tribe. So thank you so much for tuning in on your big ass TV that I'm so freaking jealous about. But yeah, I'm actually hang on. Looking to get a new TV for my bedroom for 2 reasons. A, so I can watch TV in bed. But B, I can then hook up the couch laptop to the TV in the bedroom and use that as a second monitor. So if I'm ill or gone down with flu, which I have done in the past, I'll still be able to work, but from my bed. Because generally speaking, I'm used to now having 2 monitors at the very least and working from one. I can do it, but it's a bit, I'm bougie, okay? What can I say? So yeah, it'll be like a second monitor in my bedroom if I have to work from my bed, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm kind of researching, and I've been doing it for a couple of weeks now, different TVs that would be great as a second monitor as well. I was thinking about Samsung, but the speakers inside, they're not that great. I've heard LG is great, but guys, if you've got any suggestions, let me know. Let's see what you guys are also saying. Sarah Hawkins says, thanks for recommending Noseko. Was able to have a glass or 2 of bubbly over Christmas and New Year. Yes, I know. I have to thank, again, one of my oldest best friends, another one, nicknamed Llama. And yeah, she introduced me to Noseko a few months back when we were seeing the Taylor Swift Eras tour concert film in the cinema. It was a revelation. I was like, what the frick is this? Are you sure there's no alcohol in it? And she showed me the bottom, like 0%. I'm like, sold. So yeah, over the Christmas period, Noseko has been like life to me. It's been awesome. And you know, on an evening, I just like have a wine glass, put some Noseko in, and I kind of feel more mature, more of an adult. Even though I don't like talk or act like one. Appearances, right? Fake it till you make it. Is that what they say these days? So there we go. Let's see. What else are you guys saying? Margaret says, hi, Steph. You sound so much more grounded and happy. Well done. Yeah. The operation forced me to slow down. A little. A lot. And yeah, the past like 3-4 weeks in particular, the experiences that I've been having, especially like over the weekend, because, you know, I've not been live streaming, have been a revelation and eye-opening. Pretty much the same thing, aren't they? Yeah. yeah, in terms of, you know, again, my identity, who I am, what I like, what I don't like, in terms of life and experiences and things like that. It's just, yeah, it shocked me. It shocked me. And as I said before, it feels like I didn't realize that there was like a major sleeping giant inside of me that's just all of a sudden now woken up. Fun times, guys. But seriously, yeah, fun times. I think there's how do I put this? Yeah, let me be honest with this as well. So there's a part of me that, you know, being more in real life, being more with my friends, the people that I care for, having these more of these experiences in real life and everything that's happening to me and what I'm doing and all that lot. Finding out more about who I am, what I'm capable of, what I like, what I don't like, things that I like I never thought I would do, you know? It's all so strange in a way. It's exciting, exhilarating. But I'm a little bit scared of myself because I feel like I'm only scratching the surface. It's strange to say, but it really, really feels like I'm only scratching the surface. And so I'm a little bit scared as to how far down, it's a saying, how far down this rabbit hole really goes. And I'm making no mistake about it. I've gone down a rabbit hole in this whole real life situation. And do I regret it? Hell no. Do I like it? Hell yes. However, is there now a degree of caution and a little bit of, I'm scared about the potential of really who I am? A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? We go onwards, right? Down the rabbit hole I go. There'll be a light at the end of the tunnel. I'll get to the end and then I'll report back and be like, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Okay. Genie Mix says, congratulations. Welcome to the Big Tata Club. I know, right? My milkshakes are bigger than I ever thought they were. Actually, I've got to tell Jar Jar and Llama that. I haven't. They're my two oldest best friends in the whole wide world. Sonia and Jar Jar. I've known them for like 25, 27 years, ever since high school. And yeah, I don't even think I've told them. We pretty much tell each other everything, really, in all honesty. There's not really that many secrets between us three. We're a pretty tight-knit crew. Yeah. You know what? Afterwards, I'm going to wake... No, I'm not. I'm going to say afterwards, I'm going to wake him up and be like, guess what? I got bigger lady lumps than I thought. No, I'll do that tomorrow. But there we go. Oh my goodness. Admiral Tinkle Tits. Hey up, mate. How's it going, honey? Say, hey, loves. Happy Sunday. Well, happy Sunday to you too, Admiral. Really appreciate your face, mate. Thank you so much. Gonna lubricate my throat again. Oh, I'll tell you something though. Life-wise, I've also been figuring out what I like to eat more. And I'm really, really, again, surprising myself. I'm really getting into the whole wheat situation. Particularly with the bread, because I love bread, right? And there's this Warburton's like super, I think, protein bread with like seeds and things on it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh, I found a new bread that I like. When I like something, I keep to it, right? I'm pretty like OCD about it afterwards. And I'll just get the same thing. So I'm liking that. And I'm also really getting into the whole seeds and edamame and all this lot. And I'm mixing that in now with my whole wheat pasta and salmon or whole wheat pasta and tuna concoction. I love it. Whenever I eat it, I just think, dude, I'm like so proud of myself that I'm eating right and healthily and getting all that goodness and protein and fiber into me and all that jazz. It's like, yeah. And over the past like week, I've lost like half a kilo, so I'm now down to 63 kilos. I started off at the gym at 67 kilos. I'm now at 63. Check me out. So yes, goals. I'm getting to 60 kilos. I'm getting my upper arms more defined. I want my core to be more toned and flat. And I want a little bit of abs. So we're getting there on that. And my thighs. I want them to be able to basically cut glass. So there we go. So yeah, food wise, so awesome. I'm finding so like I'm eating more fruit as well. I'm eating more fruit. So yeah, really like enjoying like my food journey at the moment as well with this whole diet and exercise situation. Never thought I'd really like. I knew I'd get into it because whenever I start something, you know, I commit. But I've surprised myself this as well, getting into it even more. Like, you know, I'm getting pretty obsessed with like my watch and my stats and, you know, how far I'm going, how fast I'm going, especially with my bike and all that lot. So, yeah, there's that. Chris Barber says, my 65-inch TV is LG. Do you know what? I want to ask, next time I'm live, I'm going to ask, if I can remember, Sergeant George Harrison what her TV is. I think it's similar, like a 65-inch freaking mega monster TV. Well jealous. I could get one, but my house is too small for it. It just wouldn't look right. So, gotta get it into proportion and all that, right? But yeah, Sony and LG are pretty decent. Yeah. I just want to get a TV where I don't need a soundbar. The TV is just enough. That's all I need for the room that I'll be putting it in. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Brandy Carr says, go all the way down. Oh, yeah. I'm like, I feel like a little bit like Alice in Wonderland, a little bit. We're going down this whole rabbit hole situation. Yeah, I feel a little bit like Alice in Wonderland, but, you know, I'm mentally checking myself at periodic points just to make sure that I'm not losing myself and that, you know, I'm keeping to reality and, yeah, not losing myself and learning from it all and evolving and yeah, all that stuff basically. Wendy says rabbit holes and introspection is amazing and scary all the same. Yes, totally. I mean, let's put it this way: before the last 3-4 weeks or whatever, you know, I've done a lot of introspection. I've done a lot of, you know, finding myself, learning more about myself, improving myself, doing a lot of reconditioning of my brain with what happened the last 15 years prior, getting more confident, being more happy in myself, and falling in love with me. A lot of people say you're not supposed to say this, but screw you all if you say this. You're not supposed to say that you love yourself because then it means you're full of yourself. No. I love me. Booyah. Like RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anyone else, right? And so I had to go through up until let's say beginning of December, right? A lot of reconditioning to actually understand the reality of the situation. I am awesome, that I am intelligent, that I am confident, that I am powerful. And guess what? I love me. I love me. So yeah. But the past like 3-4 weeks has been particularly intense, and it's been a new intense rabbit hole where I'm learning a lot more about myself at a rapid speed, and specifically more about what I'm capable of doing and what I'm capable of experiencing. And it's again, exciting, exhilarating, tiny little bit scary all in one go. So yes, I'm making sure mentally at checkpoints that I'm not losing myself, and making sure that everything is going according to plan of how it needs to go and needs to be, and all that lot with this new particular rabbit hole. So there we go. Jackie says, a bit of fear is natural, Steph. Just get out there and live, hun. Yeah. New experiences and like anything that's new is scary. But if you don't experience the new, then what are you going to learn in life? Not only about life, but yourself as well. So eyes closed, go in. But my eyes are well wide open at this point. So there we go. Keep your eyes wide open. And there we go. Wendy says, bread is my nemesis. Yeah, it's been easier than I thought, because I love white sourdough bread, especially the kind that my granddad used to make. When I go to Italy, game over really at that point, food-wise. Game over. I have to throw my diet out of the window at that point. But when I'm over here, I've actually found it easier than I thought it was going to be, changing from white to whole wheat when it comes to bread. Because it's just so tasty, the whole wheat one. So I'm all right with it. If it wasn't tasty, it would be much more difficult. So there's that. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Aww. Kathy, thank you so much for your kind words here. Says, I found you through Andy in 2021. Wow. So you've been an alternate for a couple of years now. Thank you so much. The best thing I've done was subscribing to your channel. You make my day. Aww. Well, that's really, really kind of you to say. So thank you so, so much for that. Appreciate that. Asif, thank you so much for all your help in the background, mate. Saying, Steph, will you be able to do a nerd cookery episode of all of your favourite Italian foods? Maybe not that, because a lot of it really kind of doesn't fit with my diet. I mean, the seafood, yeah, I suppose, but like the red meat, the white pasta, the lasagnas, and the cheeses and all that other good stuff is good, but not so good for my diet, right? But I might do like a cookery episode on like my diet itself, like, a cookery episode on my favourite pasta meal that I like to make at the moment, my favourite sandwiches that I like, things like that. I might do that. But I might do that actually on my Instagram. So guys, if you haven't done so already, follow me on Instagram at @StefAlternerd. Also follow me as well on Twitter at @StefAlternerd, because I'll upload those videos there if I do them. But yeah, that's an idea. I might like show you guys a little bit about what I'm eating, my diet. That might be an idea, guys, actually. That would make it much more fun, wouldn't it? It's already fun, but even more so. Tanya Pelletier says, Steph, I finally caught alive. Hey! And it's my first one back for 2024, so thank you so much for joining. Appreciate your face. My goodness. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Kathy Olney says, Steph, get a cap GoPro for the nature times you want to share. I know what you mean by that, but I am fiercely protective of my friends, my family, the people that I care about, and then equally the town that I live in. And what do I mean by that? So, a lot of you guys will have known that back in August, we kicked the Sugar's hornet's nest, didn't we? And it was so much fun, actually. Morons. Because we monetized the shiz out of them, Andy and I. But anywho, thanks for the Vivienne Westwood jewellery, you sugar morons. Anywho, but what came out of that were a lot of threats, a lot of death threats and a lot of threats to harm, to the point where, let me be extremely clear on this and extremely forward and honest. I called the police and got them involved. Now, I've always, even before then, maintained my privacy when it comes to where I live, specifically. Because the internet's a wonderful place. A lot of you guys are freaking cool and awesome and all that lot. But there's a lot of you out there that aren't. And so I'm fiercely protective of where I live because it's pretty much to an extent where my friends live, where my family live over here, and where the people I care about live over here. And so I don't show you guys where I live to protect me, but to also protect, again, my friends, my family, and the people that I care about. And so I understand the sentiment, Kathy, of, getting the GoPro, sharing the nature times. I could get a GoPro. Easy, right? But I'm not going to do that because no doubt there'll be someone on the internet that'll be able to figure out where I'm at in that particular place. And then it's a hop, skip, and a jump away figuring out where I specifically live. And yeah, it's to protect my privacy, but more so for my friends, family, and again, the people that I care about. It's similarly why I don't share much either on my second home in Italy. Same thing, same reason. So yeah, that is not happening. I'm putting the hammer down now on that one. But again, I understand the sentiment of why you're asking, but I hope you now understand the explanation as to why this is not happening at all. Oh, Kathy, thank you. Steph, glad to see that you now see just how strong you are. You're such a wonderful woman. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you. As I said before, I had to go through a lot of reconditioning to get out of my head, how do I put this? Every day, pretty much, I was called like a dippy dopey idiot under the guise of it's a pet name, right? And you start thinking, oh yeah, it's a pet name, blah, 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 and you go along with it. But before you know it, and I didn't realise, but you start believing, well, I started believing anyway, that I was a dippy dopey idiot, all that lot, that I wasn't capable, that I wasn't intelligent, that I wasn't worth much, because again, dippy dopey idiot, right? So there's been a lot of reconditioning in my brain to get out of that mindset and be like, no, I am intelligent, I am freaking capable, and guess what? I'm bloody powerful as well. Hear me roar, right? So yeah, I definitely learn I'm not letting anyone tell me any different. As soon as they do, bye-bye. There's the door on the way out. Bye-bye, Felicia, we don't know you. I've definitely learned my lesson with that. Matthew says, Steph, LG is going to bring out a transparent OLED TV that you can see through to the other side. It also has a back that rolls up when you want the black background. I know, I've seen it. And it looks beautiful. It looks tasty. It really, 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 really does. Like, it looks just freaking, like, insane. I've seen that. Will I get it? No. 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 But I've seen it. And it is beautiful. It is. It is. Hobson's Choice, thank you so much for the $2 sugar buck, saying, can you get Ezekiel bread in Yorkshire? Where I am, no. Not locally, no. So that's that. Jackie Swan says, loving yourself is the first step on a healthy relationship with everyone around. You go, girl. There we go. It's a nice way of, well, not a nicer way, but a different way of saying if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anyone else, right? So, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Anyone that's going through a hard time mentally at the moment, you know, if you have that voice in your head turning around and saying, you know, that you're not worth much, that you're less than, essentially just putting yourself down, right? Then that can affect the way that you treat everyone else that's around you, right? That, you know, the moment you start loving yourself and you start accepting yourself, then, you know, it's easier then, generally speaking, to love and accept everyone else that's then around you, right? Happier life. Brilliant. So, yeah. Agree. C Roach says, love the glasses, Steph. Okay. These are blue light glasses. I don't actually like wear prescription glasses or anything like that, but these are blue light glasses because I'm in front of a computer and screens galore a lot of the time. I now wear blue light glasses, and I have been doing since about September time because I got these from LA. I know, right? So cool. I got 3, blue, black, and brown, because I couldn't choose between them, so I got all 3. But yeah, they're just to protect my eyes from the blue light. So there we go. But glad you like them. I do think I look quite fetching in them, if I do say so myself. Feel like a little bit like that, like a secretary, like a. Screw it, I'm gonna say I feel like I'm like a sexy secretary a little bit. just a little bit. Wendy says, ever think about a food blog, Steph? Nope. Next. I got enough on my plate. I don't need to try doing a blog at the same time. No thanks. But thanks anyway for the suggestion. Jacqueline Brown says, love your lies. Please keep them coming. Well, we're back now, so it's happening. Fridays and Sundays, guys. 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern. Daily Nerd Live. Let's go. Let's see. C Roach says, you'll never regret being open to new experiences. You'll just continue to grow and thrive. Yeah. And again, like a lot of the new experiences that I've been involved in the past few weeks has opened up my eyes to a lot more of who I am and a lot more of what I'm capable of. Mentally, physically, it's, again, wonderful, amazing, a revelation, eye-opening, but slightly scary. Just ever so slightly. Ali 1978, thank you so much for the £4.99 sugar bucks, saying, I started watching because of the accent, stayed because I like you. Thought you may come from my town. However, now I know we attended the same school. You what? Who are you? Don't say what school you're from. No, email me. Screw that. Ali1978, if you're still around, email me, stephthealternerd@gmail.com. Who are you? This will be interesting to find out. Started watching because of the accent. I know. Right. When I first started out on YouTube, oh my goodness, the amount of people that were like, we don't like your accent. We can't understand you. Speak properly. I'm like, dudes, it's the voice, it's the sound that comes out of me gob. There's not much I can do with it, okay? But now there's so many people of you, and it's turned around now. It's pretty amazing to see where you're all like, we love your accent. We love it, love it, love it. I'm like, yes. Yorkshire represent, right, guys? But as well, oh my goodness, got a funny story for you. So yesterday, I was in a pub, and I think what was it? Yeah. So if I remember rightly, the friend that I was with was going to the toilet. Bear with me on this, okay? And my friend turns around and they're like, yeah, I'm going to the toilet. Not the restroom, the toilet. Because, guys, I've been hanging around too much with you Americans, okay? That a lot of your vernacular is now kind of rubbing off on me. And I'm saying a lot of American terms that a lot of, like, my English Yorkshire mates are like, Stef, no. It's not a restroom, it's a toilet. Or a bog, or a loo. Not freaking restroom. Yeah, I got checked. Guys. So, yeah. I've been hanging around with you Americans a little bit too much. You guys are slightly American-fying me-ish, but yeah. So that's that. You know what? I like the term restroom. Hang on. I like the term restroom, okay? Why? Because it's polite. I just think it's a softer, nicer way of saying you're going to the toilet, you're going to the loo or the bog. It's just, oh no, it's nicer, I think. But no. My friend yesterday was like, dude, you're English and you're Yorkshire. Speak like a Yorkshire lass. You're not freaking American. Okay. So there we are. Meza Moodless says, you have to be careful of the vile Sussex squad, Steph. Exactly. The morons. And I monetized the hell out of them when they were trying to come after me. Best believe. But yeah, they are vile. Although they are doing a lot of backtracking at the moment. Have you seen? A few of them have actually exited Twitter. Bye, losers. But the theory is that the backing off, the deleting past posts and tweets, and the deleting their Twitter altogether because of the upcoming Samantha versus Megsy trial. Guess what? You don't think what? But let me put it another way. Pretty much what you put on the internet stays on the internet forever. Whoopsie morons. Oh my goodness. Really? You know what? I've just been having so much fun chatting with you guys and just having a proper like kiki with you all that I've not been monitoring you guys spanking the like button. 1,791 of you alternates have spanked the like button. Oh my goodness. Guys, the first stream back for 2024 and we've just achieved a triple monkey. Yes. So guess what? Guys, again, get your dancing monkey shoes on because we've just achieved a triple monkey. So thank you to everyone that's basically spanked the like button. Again, spanking the like button and spanking the subscribe button in particular are the two types of spankings I really do encourage you guys to give to me. So, really appreciate your faces. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, we just jumped up to over 1,800 likes being spanked. Guys, can we get to a quadruple monkey of 2,000? Let's get it done. Jackie Swan, Thank you so much for this comment saying, absolutely right, Stef. Don't give them an inch. They'll use any little in respect your instinct. In self-preservation, you have it for a reason. There you go. There you go. Couldn't have said it better myself. And whilst I'm at it, let's refresh. So at the last count, we were 86,023 alter nerds in the community, in the tribe. Where are we now? Woo! Here we go. 86,044 alter nerds in the tribe that spanked that subscribe button. Guys, if you haven't spanked the subscribe button yet, get it done. Get it done, guys. Oh my goodness. We are well on our way to achieving 100,000 alter nerds in the community and getting that silver play button right there. 2024 is the year we're getting that silver play button. It's going there. That space is blank, is empty for a reason. It's happening. And we're going to hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter, because can you imagine the one in the middle being rewarded by YouTube for her hate channel? Never mind, I've actually done quite a few videos defending Megzy and Hazard. But, no, that doesn't fit with the narrative. So screw that. I'm a hate channel, guys. Whatevs. So, yeah, let's see if we can cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. And let's see, shall we? Let's go down that particular rabbit hole. Explore all the nether regions and see what happens, right? Now, that's going to be an exciting one, that's for sure. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Matthew Coburn, one of the OGs of the tribe, guys. Right from the beginning, you've been here. Thank you. Says, the accent is great and always has been. Cheers. Appreciate it. Brenda Carter says, it's easier to understand you now. Took me a bit. Sorry. Don't apologise. That is an experience for a lot of alter nerds out there. It took a minute for you guys to get used to my accent, but now you do. You know exactly what's coming out of me gob. Even Andy. First time I met him nearly 2 years ago in real life, right? We were at Vegas for CinemaCon, and we were also reporting on the whole Johnny Depp trial at the time. And we were actually coming out of one of the conventions at CinemaCon, going, I think, down an escalator. I remember that. And we were talking about my accent, and even he said, right at the beginning, I really had to concentrate on listening to you. But he says, now I understand you. But he said that my accent's broad. So I was like, okay, fair enough. So it even took Andy from Popcorn Planet a hot minute to get used to my accent. So that should tell you everything you need to know, okay? There you go. But persevere. You guys will get there in the end if you don't understand me now. Oh. Raindrop says, Steph, I should take a page out of your book. I'm learning about myself too. I need to do some more reflection. Do it. Do it. I have not regretted it once. Not regret. It's coming up to 2 years in May. I've not regretted it once. The whole journey that I've been on so far has been freaking amazing, and it's got me to where I am right now. I've got no complaints. It's freaking awesome. So, yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm so giddy. I'm so giddy. But yeah, I'm on a natural high at the moment. My first stream back for 2024, so yay. Stacey, the below average turtle, says, every now and then I'll say I need to go to the facilities, aka the restroom, when out in public. Yeah, I think I don't think I'll be able to get away with that one either. No. No, I don't think so. Nice try, but no. Let's see. Meza Moodless says, we've kept our receipts and sent them to Samantha's lawyer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Samantha's lawyer's got the receipts. We're totally gooch. And oh, my goodness, we've just gone up to 86,046 alter nerds in the tribe. So, guys, keep spanking the subscribe button. Spanking the subscribe button and the like buttons are the kind of spankings, like I say, I encourage you guys to do to me. So, if you haven't done it, get it done. I'm such a nerd. I know, right? Hobson's Choice. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks, saying Lady C, pretty please. Well, you know, seeing that you asked really nicely, right? Let me get on to my channel. Hang on. Why isn't it? Click. Here we go. All right. This is us right now. We're live. So cool. Let's go to here. And then let's search here. Here we go. I'm assuming it's this one that you're talking about. Should we do it? Should we do it? All right, let's go. Seeing that, you can thank Hobson's Choice for this one. If you've not watched it, do click on it after today's live stream, which I will be ending shortly because it's nearly midnight. Well, actually, no, not nearly midnight. It's just past midnight. Another late night. Hey. So, yeah. Seeing that Hobson's Choice has asked nicely, and I'm presuming you want me to play this. Yeah, get your dancing shoes on for this one, guys. Courtesy of DJ Lewis Love, edited by the awesome Brandon Torres. Well, firstly, there's the ads. And let's just pause that and unmute it and go back to the beginning. Okay, are we ready? This is what Hobson's Choice is asking for, presumably. 3, 2, 1.
Her supposed to believe every word that comes out of her filthy mouth. Her mouth is dirtier than your or my anus. I anus, 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 I anus. Meghan, you think I'm being unfair? Sue me. You know where I live?
Legacy has a way with words, and this is just like beyond. The bombs are landing all over Meg's dick. She can't win an eye. She can't win an eye. Had it destroyed. I'm telling you.
A piece of something or the other. You make an amoeba seem like an elevated form of life.
Booyah! There you go. Thank Hobson's Choice for that. Want to watch it again? I released it a month ago on this channel. Go for it. Quality tune from my big brother from another mother, all the way in LA, DJ Lewis Love, otherwise known as Lewis from Nerd Report. So thank you so much, hun, for that. Ali, 1978. Oh, here we go. Thank you so much for another super chat, £4.99. Some more sugar bucks. Thank you. Saying, I won't dox you. Thank you. But it's something you said tonight that kind of made me think about school. I'm older than you, but think I'm right about it, LOL. Email me. StefTheAltNerd@gmail.com. Email me. Did you know me? If you think we went to the same school, did you know me? Did I know you? Or was it more you just kind of knew of me but didn't know me? Let me know. Let's see. Mel Wes says, I had no problem with Stef's accent at all. Well, I'm Yorkshire too. Booyah! Yorkshire represent! Love it! Thank you. There's a lot of Yorkshire represents in the chat tonight. I say a lot, but a lot for us anyway. Brilliant! Yes! To be fair, I've been talking about earlier on how I'm hanging out way too much with you American lot that I'm picking up a lot of your vernacular, right, and using it in my everyday language. But I'll tell you something, I've been getting a lot of messages where you guys are like, you know what, I'm saying a lot of Yorkshireisms, like A up and all that malarkey. I'm like, all right, yeah, that'll do. Here we go. Another Yorkshire represent. Project Metal Music. Never had a problem with Stef's accent either. I lived in Yorkshire for 15 years. Nice. Matthew's like, after midnight, Stef is letting it all hang out on a live stream. I always do anyway. I always do. You guys are definitely liking the Lady C Meghan Markle diss track, so thank you. Let's see. Animalian01 says, I'm a lot older than you, Steph, and I definitely didn't know you at school. There we go. All right. Stephanie's like, I love Steph's accent. Just saying, not Yorkshire, though. Fair play. We all have disadvantages. It's a joke, by the way. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm actually going to be winding it down now because, yeah, it's past midnight. And, yeah, I need to remind myself what sleep is. So, yeah. So if anyone has any last minute messages, super chat stickers, all that stuff, now is the time to send them over because, yes, I'm going to be ending this stream very shortly to go to sleep and get all that done. So, yeah, again, just to remind you guys, in terms of the changes for the channel, Monday to Thursday, 2 Daily Nerds, sometimes 3, depends on, the news cycle. Friday, no Daily Nerds, but a Daily Nerd Live, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern. And then on Saturday, nothing, zilch. It's a day off. I'm getting into real life. And then Sunday, Daily Nerd, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern, Daily Nerd Live, and then we start the week all over again. So that is the state of play for now. We'll see how we all get on with that. So, yeah. I'm so happy. Life is so freaking awesome right now for me, You guys. Oh, Christy Lou says, nice to have you back, Steph. It's nice to be back, all right? I'm glad I'm back. I'm biased. I don't care. I'm glad that I'm back. So, yeah, there's that. Nate Messon says, also your accent was quite clear for me. Well, thank you. It's like people telling me to speak properly. I'm like, dudes, I am. It's just, a lot of you... I feel when you hear someone from England, it's the typical southern posh accent, right? That's, let's be real here, more refined. It's like the Queen's English, right? Yeah. I'm a real, proper Northern Yorkshire lass. This is how a lot of us sound up here. It's coming from this gob, all right? So you're telling me to speak properly, I am doing. Fine-tune your ear holes, okay? Oh, my goodness. Project Mel Music says, oh, Steph, speaking of A-Up, I was watching Flux live a week ago. Oh, Flux! My friend Flux. Love her. And she was playing Minecraft, and I did a membership message, and she built a monument for me, and she put up a sign saying, A-Up. Yes! You see? This is why Flux and I get on. I love it. Actually, speaking of that crew, I think it's next week, next Friday. I'm going to be on Legal Vices. I think it's Effort Friday for January. But it's like a ladies only Effort Friday. Oh, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. So tune in for that one. Boom. And Crazy Lady says, you just made the smartest decision. You'll be more productive in the long run and have much more life experiences. Yeah. I mean, I don't regret what I've done up until like the last 4 or 5 weeks. Don't get me wrong. I really don't regret it. My goodness, it's got me to where I am now. No regrets. But now we need to make some changes, tweaks, and yeah, I just need to be part of real life more. That's all. That's all. Crazy Lady. Oh my goodness. And Crazy Lady. Oh, not only you sent that really lovely supportive message, but also $9.99 sugar box as well. Thank you. Oh, and it's the ginger doggy with the fans. Oh, it's like this. I love it. Thank you so much. Shobin says, no, Siobhan, sorry, it's pronounced Siobhan, apologies. Thanks for a brilliant first live of 2024. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, all of you. My goodness, it's been a wonderful welcoming from you guys, returning back to live streaming this year. Steph, so glad you are back and looking great. I'm glad I'm back, and I'm glad I'm looking great too. Because, I'm biased, so, I'm totally going to agree there with your sentiments. Happy New Year to everyone, and hope you all have a happy and prosperous 2024. Laters, Siobhan. Thank you so much for that wonderful comment. Really appreciate it. Yes, every Friday, Legal Vices Lady Bits. There's not going to be any lady bits on show, okay? Slightly misleading-ish. But yeah. We're going to have a little bit of a ladies' online night over on Legal Vices next week for Epic Friday. So, yeah. More fun, guys. More fun. More online fun. Okay. Yeah. I think at this point... Yeah. At this point, I'm going to end it here. So... with that being said, let's have a look at where we're at backstage. Oh my goodness. Wow. Right. Guys, first and foremost, thank you to absolutely everyone that spanked the like button. 1,925 of you awesome alter nerds spanked the like button. So thank you so much for that. Up to what I'm reading right now. Thank you to everyone as well that spanked the subscribe button. We've got up to 86,056 alter nerds in the tribe. So thank you to everyone so far that spanked that particular button. Also, thank you so much to everyone that either spanked the join button or came into today's gifting wars. We got a whopping 33 new leaders in the tribe. Snaps, absolute awesome gifting war for today's stream. So thank you so much for that. Thank you as well to everyone that tuned into this stream, my stream back, my first stream for 2024. You guys are freaking awesome. As of me looking at the backstage right now, 13,792 of you tuned into this stream. So thank you so much to everyone that clicked on this stream. And if you're watching on the replay and you got this far, thank you so much as well for watching on the replay. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you to everyone that stayed until the very end. 593 of you alter nerds stayed till the very end. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you to everyone that has kept me company for today's stream, that's interacted in the live chat, that sent a super chat sticker, all that malarkey. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for tomorrow, 2 Daily Nerds, Monday to Thursday. Friday, I'm going to be live, Daily Nerd Live at 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern. Day off on Saturday, and then Sunday, another Daily Nerd Live, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern. we're going to be reporting more on the gruesome twosome that is Hazza and Megsy and their misadventures in life. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. But yeah, I appreciate you all, and I'm very, very grateful that you're all still here and still supporting. And yeah, thank you so much. You guys are freaking amazing. But I need to go to bed now. Let me just do that. With that being said, guys, until the next time, laters.